Heidi! Put those on.
Oh, not everything. I'm so hot.
Well, keep on your Sunday dress. And your coat. Hurry up.
Oh, all right. Come a long way? Yes, for myself. We had to ride part of the way in a cart.
Can you tell me the way to Adolf Kramer's?
Did you say Adolf Kramer?
I did.
A stranger hereabouts, aren't you?
Yes, why?
You must be, or you would have nothing to do with that old heathen.
Heathen or not, I'm taking his granddaughter to live with him. Well, do you know what kind of a man he is? That's none of my affair. Which path do I take?
There by the church. If you listen to us, you'll never take it.
Everybody knows you can't turn your back on old Turk. Well, old Turk isn't much of a gentleman. What's your name? I'm Peter, the goat general. Who are you? I'm Heidi, and I'm going to live with Adolf Kramer, my grandfather. Live with him? Aren't you scared, too? Why should I be afraid of my grandfather? You'll find out. If ever he gets good and mad at you, he'll probably cut your head off, like this. Oh.
I don't care what you say. She's my niece, and I can do what I please with her. Come along, hurry. I'm Didi, the sister of Gretchen, who married your son Tobias. I've brought their orphan to live with you. I've taken care of her for 6 years. But I got a job in Frankfurt now. Rich family. And I can't be bothered with her anymore. I know you hated Tobias and Gretchen, but you've got to take their daughter just the same.
Get out of here.
Here she is. Her name's Heidi.
How do you do, Grandfather? I'm very glad to see you. Aren't you going to show me our house? Oh, it's a very fine house, isn't it? going to sleep. Grandfather, I found my bed. I'll sleep on the hay. But I suppose I ought to have a sheet and coverlet. I say, I suppose I ought to have a sheet and coverlet. Well, I've always had a sheet and coverlet, but if there aren't any, I could sleep under the hay. Could I use these? Grandfather, it's a beautiful bed. Would you like to come and see? Oh, is that for me? Thank you. Now I've got a table all of my own.
Hello, Heidi. You flying down this cottage?
Yes, she's my grandmother.
Thank you. I do not know this Adolf Kramer, but the village thinks that the child should be taken away from him.
You have just come to Dorfley, Herr Pastor, or you'd understand why.
They say you have known Kramer for 50 years. What sort of a man is he?
Who knows? He was a grand young man, except for his wild temper. And his son grew up just like him. Tobias wanted to marry a girl from Mayenfeld. Adolf disliked her and forbade it. But the boy married her just the same and brought her home. Adolf turned them away in a rage and told Tobias never to come back until he'd given up the girl.
But why should the village hate him and fear him so?
Feuds and weeds grow quickly, Herr Pastor. The people of the village sided with the boy, and the father cursed them and went and built himself a hut on the mountain. Since that day, he's never spoken to a living soul.
Frau Anna, Is the child safe with him?
God knows. Living alone like that has made him a strange creature.
I like to hear the church bells, don't you, Grandfather?
Get to bed.
Shall I say my prayers out here with you?
I told you to go to bed.
Yes, Grandfather. I think I'll go to bed now, Grandfather. Good night. God bless Grandfather, and please make him like me. And please make me a good little girl. Amen. And please make Aunt Dee Dee stay in Frankfurt for a long, long time. Amen. Is this for me?
Yes.
It's the most beautifulest chair I ever saw. Thank you. What are you making?
Cheese?
Can I help?
Stir.
Do please help me tie my apron. Thank you. Are these ours, Grandfather?
Mm-hmm.
What are the names?
Swanley, Fairley.
You don't look much like a swan. You don't look anything like a bear. I think you're a beautiful goat. What if you give black milk?
You can milk Fairley.
But I don't know how to milk a goat.
Well, then it's time you learned. This way.
You may as well stand still. I'm going to do it. Oh, please, Swanley. Don't be so stubborn. Oh. Barely's a very warm goat, isn't she? Pretty hard work, isn't it, Grandfather? Is this the last load?
Not quite. The rabbit's fur is thick. It'll be a hot winter.
We don't care if it's a hard winter, do we? There's wood to keep us warm and cheese to eat and Lots of hay for Swally and Barely. Can I go with Peter today? Maybe the last time before the snows.
All right. But be back early for your lessons.
I will. Are you sure you can get along without me?
I'll try. Why, you're supposed to be asleep.
But I couldn't stay shut. Look what I found. Do you think there's any music left in it?
We'll see.
I'm afraid it's all tired out. Oh, this looks like a wonderful story. What's it about?
It's about the magic wooden shoes.
All right, Grandfather, I'm ready.
Now, a long, long time ago, there was a little Dutch girl named Netje.
Have you seen my new shoes? They are made out of wood. Such nice little shoes. Don't you think they look good? I can dance all around with the greatest of ease. I can jump from the ground to the tops of the trees. I'll tell you something I'm going to try. Put on your shoes and away we'll fly. We'll take a trip wherever we choose. We'll dance and skip in our little wooden shoes. How many miles will you travel with me? 1 mile or 2 miles, maybe 3. We'll make a stop wherever we choose. We'll skip and hop in our little wooden shoes.
Hello.
Oh. You come to see us?
Yes, dear.
I am Pastor Schultz.
How do you do, Pastor Schultz? How do you do, Frau Schultz?
Oh, no. I'm Fräulein Elsa, the schoolmistress.
Oh, you'd make a very nice Frau Schultz.
You're mending your grandfather's coat. How nice.
It's a Sunday coat, but he never wears it. He doesn't go to church.
Perhaps we could persuade him to go. Would you like that?
The pastor and Fräulein Elsa have come to see us. Isn't that nice?
Good day, neighbor. Well, we've come to ask about the child.
Go inside, Heidi. Save your breath. I have nothing to say to you.
That seems to settle it.
No, it doesn't. I'm sorry to insist, neighbor, but school will open soon.
I'll not send Heidi to school.
What will you do with her then?
She will thrive up here with the goats and the birds.
What will she learn from them?
At least she will learn no evil.
That's hardly enough schooling for a child.
I'll teach her all that's necessary.
And you will teach her religion, too?
The mountains will be what the only religion worth the having, as I have found out.
Come back to Dorfley, neighbor. This is no life up here for you and the child, at enmity with God and man.
I know what they think of me and Dorfley, and they know what I think of them. It's better that we keep apart.
I should not like to appeal to the law.
Heidi shall not go to school or to church either. That is final.
I'm sorry, neighbor. May God help you.
And if any man tries to take Heidi away from me, God help him.
I used to go to Sunday school when I lived in Meilenfeld. Are you going to be my Sunday school teacher, too?
We'll have our first lesson now.
I'd like to read this story, shall I? A certain man had 2 sons, and the Y-O-U-N-G-E-R,
Younger.
and the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the P-O-R. These are pretty odd words. Perhaps you better help me.
Give me the portion of goods that falleth to me. And he divided unto them his living. And the younger son gathered all together and took his journey into a far country.
You know this story by heart.
Yes, by heart.
Did the son ever go home to his father?
And the son said, Father, I have sinned against heaven and in thy sight, and am no more worthy to be called thy son. But the father said to his servants, Bring forth the best robe and put it on him, and put a ring on his hand and shoes on his feet. For this my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.
If a man have 100 sheep, and one of them be gone astray, doth he not leave the 99, and goeth into the mountains, and seeketh that which is gone astray? And if
Peter, what is it?
The grandfather and Heidi's come to church.
And if so be that he find it, verily I say unto you, he rejoiceth more of that sheep than of the 99 which went not astray.
Holy God, we praise thy name. Lord of all, we bow before thee.
Good day, Adolf. It's good to see you and the child.
Thank you.
You're looking well.
Here comes the grandfather now.
So the old eagle has come down from his perch.
It was lonely for Heidi.
Adolf, you're an old fraud.
Don't give me away. I asked the Herr Pastor to forgive the words I said on the mountain.
The words are forgotten, neighbor. This is a happy day for all of us. I hope we shall see you here often.
What do you say, Heidi?
Well, I think everybody really ought to go to church on Sunday. And I think there ought to be a Frau Schultz. Aunt Dee, what do you want here?
Where's your grandfather?
It's up on the mountain, cutting some logs.
Now, you get on your coat and mittens. We are going away.
I don't want to go away.
What?
I want to stay here. I love the grandfather, and he loves me. It's my birthday, and we're going to have a party. Look, he made me these for a present. They're Swirly and Burley. And we're going down to the village to get sausage and butter, because the grandmother and Peter are coming.
Well, he won't mind your going on a little trip with me.
Where?
Just to Frankfurt. You can come back whenever you like.
I don't want to go to Frankfurt.
You will do as I say. Where are your clothes?
I've got to ask the grandfather first.
Where are they?
In there.
Now, there is nothing to worry about. You'll have a sleigh ride to Meinfeld and a nice trip on a train. And I'll buy you a present for your birthday.
And can I come right back in time for my party?
Now, didn't I tell you you could?
And can I bring some soft rolls for the grandmother? You see, she has many teeth and can't eat her black bread.
Now, yes, come. Hurry up, hurry up.
First, I must go up the mountain and tell the grandfather where I'm going.
There isn't time. We might miss our train. I'll send word back to him.
But I've got to tell him myself. Do you think if I put my birthday shoes by the fire, he'd know I'm coming back soon?
Yes, yes, of course. Now, come along.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Heidi. Heidi. Heidi! Heidi! Where are you?
Good day, little Heidi.
There, Pastor.
Are you going away?
Yes, to Frankfurt with my Aunt Dee.
I'm taking her for a little trip, Pastor. It's her birthday.
Oh, how kind of you. A pleasant journey to you, Fräulein.
Thank you.
Oh, there's the grandmother. I'm at one tell him.
Sit down. Drive on.
Grandmother!
Have you seen her? Heidi, she's gone.
Don't you know? Her aunt has taken her to Frankfurt.
She's stolen now. Where are they?
Stolen? There.
Heidi!
I don't think I'll go any farther.
Oh, yes, you will.
Aunt Dee, tell him to stop.
Be quiet. I can't stop the train.
But you've got to. It's getting late. I'll never get back tonight.
Of course you won't. Sit down and keep still.
Then you knew all the time?
What if I did?
There's going to be sausage and butter at my party. And I won't be there. And the grandfather will be lonely.